We live in a world where we are bombarded with highlight reels of people's lives, constantly comparing ours to the next person who seemingly has it all. I decided to start living minimally because I realised the more money I had, the more things I owned, the less happy I became. I've always practiced living with less, but recently I took it to the extreme. I put 90% of my belongings in the bin and held on to nothing but essentials. Living with less gave me an overwhelming sense of freedom. I could be anywhere at any time, having the ability to drive to the top of a mountain or in the depth of a forest with everything I need, not only to survive, but to live. This is my Volkswagen Touareg. I recently purchased it, and my dream of living in a vehicle is now a reality. The car has 160,000 miles on the clock. I have zero mechanical experience, it's limited in space, and I'll be doing this whole thing with my dog Freddy. I ordered a self-inflating mattress from Amazon, I bought a stove from Tesco's, and picked up a free roof box along with some camping accessories too. It's currently January, so it's cold and dark most of the time, and not being able to take a shower or a number two whenever I might like could provide its challenges. I'll be relying on charging things whilst I drive, as I don't yet own any other source of power supply. This setup is very basic, and I'll be learning as I go. So, what am I waiting for? There's one thing I've learned already, it's that 99% of the van lifers on YouTube are probably not living in their van full time, even though they say they are. I'm sure they're sneaking off to the occasional Airbnb, because as I lay here now, like granted I don't have the best setup, it's a mess. I was once introduced to a guy called Tony Robbins. One thing that I took away from what he used to preach is that to make massive change, you have to take massive action. You know, there was a time in my life where I was earning good money, had a nice apartment, and for whatever reason, my creativity sunk. And working as a photographer and a videographer, it was important for me to be creative, feel creative, otherwise I couldn't earn money. I got to a point where I was earning good money, you know, being young and being not as wise, thought, you know, the going's good, this is how it's always going to be. And with that, I got comfortable. Creativity levels just disappeared. I struggled producing anything. I had no ideas coming to mind. I started arguing with clients, and I eventually lost them all. Since then, I've tried reproducing what I once had. I tried rediscovering. I tried repeating, and still it felt like I had this piece of lead instead of a brain, and I just couldn't think, I couldn't express myself on video anymore. Me moving into my car is my massive action. Me moving into my car has given me the ability to think again, be creative again. The intro to this video was made off of the back of this whole thing of living in my car. It felt good. It really got my brain working again. And here I am. I'm on a housing estate in the back of my car. It's not glamorous, but I don't know, it's a hard one to explain. So here I am with my curtain up. I've got this shoddy blind behind me that you can kind of see hanging off. I don't think that's going to stay up all night. But anyway, it's late. I'm going to watch a movie, eat some snacks, and try and get some sleep. morning. Alright, good morning guys. So last night, being my first night in the car, it wasn't so bad, but you know, obviously it was a bit of a restless night. I had a lot on my mind. Do people know I'm in here? Am I going to get a knock on the door? Is Freddie comfortable? Oh, just a million and one questions were going through my head, but I did it. I was warm, I was comfortable. And you know what, my main concerns for all of this was Freddie's comfort and will I be warm enough? And I'm sure I have more concerns as we go, but for now, that's it. I'm going to make a coffee and then move on. It's around 7:30, I think. So yeah, I'm going to put the coffee on and enjoy the rest of my day.